Right, all right. The making of, the making of, the making of. The freaking making of, the making. There we go. There we go. Preparations. Feja.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
For YouTube. There we go. Hi everyone. I am in the city of Travnik in Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is a viewpoint from the fortress that we're going to record some sword fighting in. So Travnik was a famous medieval township in the medieval kingdom of Bosnia period and the Ottoman times of Bosnia. And this is going to be a reconstruction of a sword fight. I mean a fortress, as you can see, and you can see the minaret is over here. So yeah, it's a blend of cultures. The fortresses and castles of the Bosnian kingdom were much more complex, and obviously there was a lot more involved. This one is well kept, to be quite frank with you, but there are some fortresses and castles that have been kind of abandoned and left, but we still cherish that part of our history, and it's very important for us to preserve it. Yeah, as you can see, people are working on restoring this fortress. Every great fortress has its own passages, even the Bosnian ones, believe it or not, go all the way up to more of like a knightly area where you would have some kind of, you know, practice grounds, something where you can maybe experiment with whatever you wanted to do during that medieval time. And there's obviously the flag of Bosnia and Herzegovina with its blue, yellow colors and white stars representing the presence of Europe and the geography of the country. So yeah, Bosnia does have a rich medieval kingdom period. As you can see, the fortress goes down here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we usually have a blend of the medieval kingdom time. So this is a medieval kingdom of Bosnia fortress that starts with supposedly King Tvrtko II. But it does include a Ottoman type of architecture as well. So, you know, the Ottomans took it over. They built a minbar. Sorry, not a minbar. A minaret and an additional dome. So yeah, basically the Ottomans would take over Bosnian kingdom fortresses, and then they would do their own things with them, appropriate them to the Ottoman type of architecture and culture. But usually you would have a kind of great view of the city that you're in. And yeah, truly speaking, Travnik is one of those earlier cities of Bosnia, older than Sarajevo, the capital. So Travnik, this city actually was oftentimes the capital during the Ottoman times, or, you know, basically during the even the medieval Bosnian kingdom times. It was a key region and a city where the nobles and the knights would gather in the vicinities and what do you call it, have councils and these kind of things. Visoko is also another township where they would do that. But it is very rich, and that's the thing. People point out multiculturalism, but you have to understand the multiculturalism of Bosnia and Herzegovina is also diverse. It's not always a copy like in Sarajevo. We have the mixing of all three religious traditions. We have that pretty much everywhere, but somewhere, in some places, you have more of like a mixture of histories. So like you have a medieval kingdom fortress and an Ottoman fortress all at the same time. So you have a mixture of medieval kingdom period architecture and then Ottomanized architecture. And then you have places where it's mostly like Austro-Hungarian. And then there's maybe a blend with Yugoslav architecture. You know, I think, you know, Sarajevo and Tuzla tend to have all of those kind of things. But there's places like Travnik, like Visoko, that have, what do you call it, more of an emphasis on these kind of medieval things. So this is a beautiful place. We're recording a sword fighting scene today. I will be acting as one of the sword fighters. And yeah, don't worry, the full video will be available on my channel.